Hi everyone, my name is Dung Ho. How are you? I hope you will have a nice weekend today. Today I want to do goal analyzation. I have a look on the goal yesterday already. It's really nice, really nice. I hope we can learn together here. So let's see how we start. From here, like we see the price a little uptrend a little bit here. It broken this key level and then it go up. Okay, so we still go for buy. Where to buy the price really buy really strong here in a week around here. Okay, so on this area the price come back retest and go up a little bit. First tie down, second tie down. After I had to make it bigger here. After this put, really strong put, and the price make a tail come back here, but it never passed above here. Short. This is the second signal I really like. It is, after a big push, the price will hold in certain area and then it never cross above it. Then when you see the price push down, you constantly to sell. Okay, so you can short from here. You have to short from high, but the tail had to be above here and below EMA anyway. The price go down, push it down. If you didn't want this area to short, just because it a little bit sideways here you scare, then you wait for the price to broken this area. After it broken, it may come back because it may be fabric out or it may come back and retest. So after it broken, big M1 candle here go slow, go down, create the lower low. The main thing is it create the lower low, and after that it come back right on this area and one candle really big like this. In M1, this is the first this is my favorite signal. I call it thick signal, really nice. This signal really nice. It just however the stop and above EMA and the one come back with the momentum, big momentum. The main thing in this signal it is this candle. Without this candle we could not short. Okay, so the price constantly to make the lower low. After lower low, it come back again, it break above EMA 21. But on this area, you could not buy because it make lower low. You could not buy here. You had to sell. But how you sell? You this big M1 candle, you have to wait for the M1 candle. It lose totally. You can short it around here or wait for the price really confirm it like that. You put the stop loss above here. This is the same area, and of course you have to see where you take the profit. It in this area where you take the profit, and then suddenly you see the price really big momentum, really big tail in M15 here, and look at M15 for the momentum, and then we should remember about the price action in the bigger time frame. We not only play in the smaller time frame, look at into the bigger time frame as well. Then the price have a one big M1 here, but normally there are two scenario. One it is go big momentum like this and it's sideways and it get down. This it's quite rare to go up like that, and I don't want to get into this area. It constantly to make the high. I need one of M1 glow really strong, but it didn't have that signal, so it bad into this area like it's strong bad, but it bad like that whether it go constantly to go down or this arrow it hold. It depends. So we see this big momentum candle, this M15, it back quite big, but it quick here. It quick here because here the price is stop and go down, but it's strong here. It's strong on the bottom. So you see the price big momentum candle go down 1 M15, 2 M15, 3 M15, 4 M15. 4 candle to go down but not equal one of that. You still think the buyer strong because if the seller strong, it will not go down steadily like it. But you just wait for the opportunity to buy how to buy, for example, this candle you have to wait for it to broken EMA, break back into EMA 21 around this area. This one big candle, but it break a little bit, it not reliable. You have to make it see it break totally. You see it a little bit by pressure here already. When it come to this area, it have a little bit by pressure in M15 here. Then it go down second by pressure, but it really hold on this area. It really hold on the top here. Either you should remember this sheet. No, one big M15 and then multiple small M15 here. The seller really good. Okay, just try to buy, find a place to buy. You can see the ear area. You wait for the one big momentum candle close above here. This candle is not. It go around here. Yeah, that good. It come back, retest, it hold, then you can buy. It come back, retest. This momentum candle really big down. If it come back, you can buy from here. Really good signal. That either way you buy. If it create the level, you have to wait for it. It need make a little bit buy pressure here. You have to wait for it level to break, and then it had to come back, retest this level, deep retest, slower retest. I don't know, but when it come back like this, you can buy. Okay, and this is my favorite signal anyway. And where you buy up to, you have to can buy up to you buy and keep the price come here because this is the top of the buy. Okay, so the price constantly to go up during the time it go up big momentum, but I told you many times big momentum, then the price go down, and then it will like shit down. So here it big down, a few candle to go up, and then suddenly the candle it up, and this is restore the buyer function. Then you can buy from here. Of course, you have to see where to take the profit. You have to take profit around here only, because that is the private key level of the sell. And then you see the big how I say, big sell pressure straight away here. Breakthrough EMA 21 really strong, but it go nowhere. So this is the scenario really big and one, but then the price really strong back like this. This candle it show that the buyer will loser. This candle. Without this candle, the buyer may win, as the seller may win, but this candle show that sorry buyer, you are lose. So you can constantly to buy. Many times I say not buy right on the key level, but with this candle you should buy. Okay, because after that it will go really strong. Because otherwise it will push down with this uh, black color. The price constantly to go up. You can see it above EMI 21. To find a place to buy, honestly, it's quite difficult. Like it big momentum go up here really good, but it may big momentum down as well. You don't know the price it hold. You have to find a place it retest and it hold. It hold here. It break on the top here. Come back. I think at this stage you can buy from here. Long. If you put a stop loss here, it either safe it, okay? Really conservative because it do area the price go up and it make the higher anyway. So yeah, even you put it right here, you still have profit. But momentum of the M15 is slow down, bigger, smaller. Maybe it in the retrade high, but it never the retrade. How I say it, reverse the trend because it is quite significant uptrend, and it have one, two, three uptrend line here. One candle up the red, it do nothing. And look at this red candle, go straight 100% like this, but it hold right here. If it hold a few time, or for example, it create the level here when the price create the level and it broke a bow like this, you can buy. This candle it engulfing on of this candle. It's not a big deal. Or you can go really further away a little bit. hold on different level, and then you can buy here. But really, you have to you see the level. The price create the put down, create level here, wait for it to broke key level. Of course, you will not jump in and buy, but come back and hold. If it still hold, buy. Strong really down, never buy or sell here. Create the level, and after that, it go back into this area, buy. And then the price go really high up with big momentum candle. The uptrend still continue. So the uptrend is still continue, and then this candle is really big. In this candle, the short seller strong here and buyer strong around here. Let's see what it happened. So because the price even it after a really big put like this, the that three time the seller still hold and then put up again but this momentum, you should still go for buy. Okay, if you want to sell, you have to wait for three time the buyer attack and it lose. So first time it attack lose, second time it attack lose, and third time after it attack like this and create the tail low below EMA 10 to 1, you can short, but maximum you can short around here only because this is the area where the buyer super strong. And then the price on the way it just go down a little bit here, then suddenly it go up. We could not buy here because if the take profit here is really low, you should buy around here. Okay, wait for signal around here, and then the price make a hype and then it back straight because the price still constantly to make the how to say the down a little bit, and one two three up the red, one green do nothing, and it fade break out above EMA, come back in straight. Yeah, you have to run early right here to me. And then after this pull, it create the level. It break this level above EMA 21, but this is really middle. In the middle of the sideway, you see the sideway here. It stay on the middle. You if you want to buy here. If you want to sell here, please. And then the price break back in here and go open this candle. So after this candle, you think, oh, you it may fade break back in. You will not do anything. You have to wait one more candle. And this is the next candle. The price try to push back here. Let me close. The price try to push back to the level, but it unsuccess and then it go down one more time. It try to push back again, big M1. But if this it go, if it can come back, come back. It really strong up, but it come down strong down either. So one big M1 here, sideways a little bit, fade break out on the top here. Of course, on the buy, go jump into it, buy, and then they will go down here. When it revert back like this, short. And now, one more lesson I want to know, because everyone when they trade, they always want to see the big candle. Like big candle go down constantly, but this big candle, it's difficult to enter. Like it, you could not enter. Where you will enter on this? So, but many people they didn't like the moderate candle. I like moderate. I just learn about moderate candle now. If the price go down with the moderate candle, it is the best, and it go down really further. Where it not if it big put up, big put down. If it goes slowly, it go really fast. For example, this case, two tail go down, and then you have to go for a short just below EMA. You see, it go down constantly, make a lower low here, and then after this lower low, it stuck here a little bit. It sideways. You still go short, okay? It's sideways a little bit here. It make a fade break out, break back in straight. So three small red and one green. The green just stop him. Then it go down. Then the price, how I say, push down below this area a little bit. Breakout, it can be real breakout of a breakout. It come back, retest, second entry short. It constantly to go down, and then it make a little bit fade, break out above EMA 21 break back. So you can short. Of course, you have to run really fast. And after this, the price push back a little bit and then constantly to put down. So still make a lower again. The seller still strong, and then you have to look on this area that is the key level somehow. We have to see how the price reaction here. And you see the momentum is just quite small. Then suddenly one big M15 close like this, really big. You could not jump into here because here the seller strong, here the buyer strong. Should remember that. You see it come back here, it go up straight, this second candle, but the buyer still stuck around, the seller still hold it area, so be careful. You have to wait for it to retest on this area, and it hold, then you will be okay. Here on the seller stay here, the price push it down, and then it go around this arrow, it create the level, it break this level. How about this level? This candle, I think it good candle, big momentum candle, it good. You can jump in and buy here. Of course, the take profit around here, you have to know where you take to take the profit. And after that, this M15 candle really big. This one really big. The buy is restore because after big momentum, come down a little bit, big momentum again. This one it engulf in this one, it really good. So how to buy again? You will see for the price big put, hold this area, hold above EMA at 21, big candle, buy. You have to vote right constantly to make higher high, come back here, and make the second entry long, buy because it retest this area. But it still make higher high. Okay, it didn't make higher low yet. So from this higher high, you still continue to buy if it above here. It constantly make the higher high here. Then you wait for, but this momentum is quite big. Let's see. This tail is quite really big. You have to be careful. But we have one, two, three candle green and one red. You have to see whether this either stop her or not. You have to wait for it to how I say. But the price suddenly sideways. You should not get into during this time. Just see what the answer is. Sideways, and then put it down. I will not get into here because the buyer really strong. And then after that, maybe we think about short. But how to short? Maybe we get into this one. Second anti short. It's really good. Create constantly to create the lower low and then break back here, go down here. Then the price suddenly, like make a sideways a little bit, constantly to put down. And of course, in this down, this buyer really strong. This seller really strong, this seller really strong, this area buyer strong. Okay, so it push through in a 21 hole around this area, but I vote for short because the short is dominant right now. I wait for this and short, but how to short? The first attack go down, the second attack with this big momentum candle, and all of the person they think the price come back here, they start to buy, we short. It good. And short maximum will come around here only. I didn't dare to think much because it quite in a long downtrend already. And after it made two of this area, it quite danger to constantly to talk short. Thank you to listen to me. I hope you will have a nice weekend. Learn every day. That's it. See you next week and enjoy your trading journey. Um, have fun. See ya. Have a nice day. Bye.